In this video, you'll learn how to program and control any of our Ape Labs lighting fixtures using the Ape Labs 2.4 GHz Remote Control. It's capable of transmitting commands to an unlimited number of Ape Labs products at the same time over tremendous distances when compared to traditional infrared remote controls. While any of our lights can be controlled via our rock-solid wireless DMX protocol, many of our valued clients choose to use this credit card-size omni-directional 2.4 GHz remote. Truth be told, it's really the secret sauce to easily controlling our tiny but mighty Ape Labs uplights in non-DMX mode. With just one Ape Labs RF remote, you can assign up to 4 groups to any number of lights, and with 2 remotes, you can assign up to 8 groups. Plus, since every Ape Labs LED fixture utilizes the same software, you can mix any combination of lights within each remote's grouping. This not only aligns with our directive to keep it simple, it also enables you to create DMX-like shows on the fly with absolutely no pre-programming. Let's get to know this amazingly powerful yet simple to use piece of technology a bit better. First, to activate your remote, simply press any button to wake the device up out of its sleep mode. Next, let's see how to identify and assign a fixture to any one of the 4 groups. As you turn on a fixture by pressing the fixture's one and only button, you'll notice one of the group lights on the remote will start flashing rapidly. This indicates the fixture's current group number that it's assigned to. Within 5 seconds, tap the group button repeatedly. You'll notice that the selected fixture's blue LED will flash rapidly. This indicates the light is ready to be assigned to the group you will ultimately select. As long as you continue to tap the group button, your fixture will remain in the group program mode until you stop at your selected group. At this point, simply wait a few seconds for the fixture to stop flashing, or to save a few seconds, press the power button on the remote and the chosen group will be immediately assigned. Since a coin doesn't have a power button, simply providing power to the fixture after waking up the remote will allow you to assign your coin or multiple coins to a specific group. You have about 5 seconds to change or assign groups after plugging the coins into a power source. If you'd like to set multiple fixtures to any single group to save time, simply turn those fixtures on at the same time and press the group button repeatedly until the group you want is flashing. Again, either wait a few seconds for the fixture's blue LED to stop flashing, or press the power button on the remote to lock in and assign the fixtures to your selected group. Now that we know how to assign single or multiple lights to a group, let's look at how to control lights in each individual group. Here, we've assigned each light to a corresponding group from 1 to 4. A tap of the group button will activate the fixture that's assigned to the group's frequency. This function allows you to control all fixtures and the related functions in that group independently without affecting the 3 other groups. And check this out, if you'd like to control all 4 groups at the same time, simply press and hold the remote's group button until all 4 group LEDs light red. This allows you to control all fixtures assigned to those 4 groups at the same time. It effectively treats all 4 groups as if they were one group. This feature enables you to control all parameters of all groups at the same time as well. Now, let's look at the power button itself, which when tapped will cause all fixtures to enter and exit standby mode. It's a great feature if you physically place your lights in advance of your event and want to conserve or extend battery power, or simply don't need or want the lights to be illuminated until later in the event. While in standby mode, you'll notice a dim green or red glow when looking directly into a fixture. If the LED is green, it indicates there is more than 50% battery life remaining in the fixture. Red indicates there is less than 50% battery life left in that particular fixture. For information on how to enable or disable the battery status indicator, please watch our video in the tutorial section of our website or our YouTube channel. The buttons directly above and below the power button, when tapped, will increase or decrease the output of the controlled group or groups of lights by increments of 20%. A long button press on the brightness button will produce maximum brightness. And when the dim button is pressed and held, all lights will dim to 0 output. On either side of the center positioned power button, there are opposing arrows that when tapped will select one of 20 static preset colors. Pressing on either arrow button pages through the 20 color presets as demonstrated. A long button press on the left arrow will advance you immediately to the color white. A long button press on the right arrow will instantly select green if your speed is set to 0. The speed up and slow down buttons control the speed of the 14 static color strobing effects and the 6 rotating auto programs. Each time either button is pressed, the strobe or color effects speed will change by 20%. A long button press on the speed up button will maximize the strobe or color effect, and a long button press on the slow down button will stop or freeze any effect. The music mode button will activate each light's internal microphone in the selected group or groups when tapped. A long button press will take all lights off music mode. The music mode of our lights is extremely unique and produces amazing scenes when activated. We encourage you to experiment with this feature as it is one of our most popular functions. If you're not a fan of DMX programming but love the look of a synchronized light show, you will really enjoy this cool feature. There isn't any other product we know of that can duplicate this type of effect with virtually no effort. It's also easy to coordinate or sync all lights in all 4 groups to provide a uniform look and response from all 4 groups. After selecting all 4 groups, press on the left arrow. All lights in all groups will turn white. All buttons retain the same functionality in all groups mode when pressed and held as well. To exit out of this mode, simply tap the group button and choose the individual group you would like to control. Keep in mind that all fixtures' group, music mode, brightness, and color settings are stored automatically when any fixture is turned off and will be recalled when your device is turned back on. If your group LEDs flash in rapid sequential order when any button is pressed, your battery is low and needs to be replaced. Replace only with a CR2025 lithium button cell battery. In addition to this video tutorial, you'll find a link to a printable PDF sheet explaining all the functions at a glance at apelabsusa.com under the Tutorials tab. We recommend printing it out and placing one in each of your tour packs so your roadies and rental customers will be able to master this tiny but mighty remote as well. Thanks for watching this Ape Labs tutorial. Oh, and keep it simple.